today is Gigantamax Kingler. Yeah, Kingler. Max Battle Day in Pokemon Go, and for this one it's not particularly a great mon in my opinion. However, it is useful against the D-Max Moltres, which is Max Monday next week, and that is the one out of the three. If I couldn't get the Articuno as a shiny, which I didn't, then this is the one that I would actually like as a shiny, the Moltres, because it's my bird. I love shiny Moltres. I love Moltres. Great bird. But today is all about the GMax Kingler, and this one is, well, it's actually supposedly a fairly easy mon to take down. Now, we did a couple of raids earlier, and with big groups, this one flies down. It is literally like a hot knife through butter. Not difficult at all. And so far, there's been no shinies throughout the whole group, which is, well, surprising to be honest, because we did have a reasonably decent group. For once, we had getting on for about 16 to 18 trainers in these battles, which, you know what, actually, given how it's been for the last few years, is actually a pretty good result. Now, we are trying to do this with a smaller group, so there's going to be, I think, 7 or 8 of us jumping into this battle in just 1 second. So we'll see if we can take it down with a smaller group. I've heard it's possible with 4, so I think we've got a pretty good chance. Before we jump into this battle, as I said, already done a few. Nothing particularly great has come out of it, but Kingler, pure water type Pokemon, which basically means it's weak to grass and electric. So the team we're going to be jumping in with is going to be our D-Max Venusaur, which is, I think, a 93%. We've got Toxtricity, what we got to go wild in London, and then for tanking, if we need it, we've got our best GMax Lapras that we got from the GMax Lapras Battle Day back in Derby a few weeks ago. So we've got our teams ready. We're going to go in and we're going to see if we can do this with a relatively small team. So we're in 1 Max Mushroom is in use, and so far it doesn't even appear to be touching the damage meter. Okay, it's just gone down a little bit. Almost ready for our first D-Maxing, and there we go. Hopefully someone's going to give me some healing, because I'm gonna tank this, and if I don't get healed, this is not going to be a long battle for Waterfall. Yep, somebody is healing. That is good. Definitely needed that. Let's go 3 shields, because we're going to need it. Right, okay, and of course for this, fast attack only. We're not wasting any time on doing charge attacks, because the charge attacks are just too slow. They use the same amount of energy, so they are literally just slowing the whole process down. So just fast attacking on this bad boy, and I'd like to see it go down a bit quicker, but when you've been in with a big group and then you go to a small group, then it's going to be a lot slower. Just hope that it doesn't sort of start one-shotting, but we're nowhere near that just yet. And 24 Pokemon still in, so it's a good half, maybe a little less than half from what we were doing earlier when we had the bigger numbers. But we're Dynamaxing again. That barely used any power, but it did use shields, so I'm going to have to boost my shields back up 2 stages, just under a quarter way down, and so far we do seem to be doing okay. I think, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we've got this, unless it starts one-shotting everybody, but I think we've got this. Now, while we are taking this bad boy down, let's not waste the opportunity to say, check out Incense Podcast, the podcast I do with Pogo Miley UK, Masterful27, and of course myself. And this week, episode dropping tomorrow, we are interviewing Alan Kinder. You probably know Alan from Zoe 2 Dots videos. Great chat with him the other day, so check out that one. Available on all good podcast platforms. Back up to 3 shields, and this is approaching the halfway mark. A couple of Pokemon have, ooh, that one hurt, but we survived it. We did survive that, so, we didn't survive it that time. So back in here, Toxtricity is in, and I'm actually going to switch to my Lapras for tankiness. This, one-shotter. This is not going too well this time. Couple of Max Mushrooms though, and it's made the absolute world of difference. So it does actually show that these Max Mushrooms do make a difference. And this one is pretty much toast. Is it down, or are we going to go back in? We're going back in. That was hard work. It's harder work than it needed to be. And this is our last chance to get something shiny. Are we going to get that sort of greeny crab? Not here. 1564, that is the worst one today. So that was the Gigantamax Kingler Battle Day in Pokemon Go. And we ended up doing 4 battles and my best was 87%. You know what, not great, but I'll take it. Of course, Kingler is going to be useful Max Monday against Moltres. And it was nice to see people out for this event. And I think at one point we had about 16 people, which really, for the previous events, that is an increase, and it's nice to see people coming out for this. And this Kingler, very easy to take down with decent numbers, and it was really good to see that we could do it with 8. And it was also nice that while we were waiting for one of these battles to respawn, we did a Dialga raid. There was a Dialga at the gym that we was at, so we did that one. And again, instantly like 10-12 people in the lobby, and Matt, one of the locals, managed to get the shiny Dialga. And then when he checked the IVs, turned out that it was a Shundo. But GG's Matt, well done on getting that Shundo. Now we've got the Legendary Flight timed research here, the lead up event, and we just now need to catch 5 Pokemon. What we will do is we'll claim all the other good stuff, and then I really will only need to do 2 more max battles to get this research finished. Now unfortunately the Gigantamax Kingler didn't count towards this research. I'm not sure if that was conscious on Niantic's part or whether it was a glitch. There we go, critical catch on the Sobble, 1 down. Is it any good? It's 3-star, it's okay, it's not great. But we will also claim the second encounter, which gives us a Krabby. Right, the last one that we will do on this one is Squirtle. Of course, these water types are useful when it comes to battling Moltres, which is going to be our DMax Max Monday this next week. But that is pretty much going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you subscribe to this channel, I thank you so very much. And if you don't, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. It is free, it will not cost you anything, it really does help this channel to grow. And equally, if you support this channel through Patreon, that does mean the world to me. It allows me to do just a little bit more with this channel than I otherwise would be able to do. If you want to watch another video and see what YouTube is recommending, click just over here and I will catch you in the next one. If it's not before, which it probably will be, it'll be for next week's Community Day. Carablast and Shelmet Community Day next weekend. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Waterfall out.